You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. Now, we know that California, folks, is a haven for transgender athletes in female sports. We've been covering it here on this channel. We talked about the A.B. Hernandez situation. We talked about the Blair Fleming situation. But, folks, there are a lot of people, a lot of school districts, I should actually say, in California that have rejected the trans invasion in female sports. Yes, even in California, a state that went to Democrats in the 2024 election by 20 points. However, that was actually a 10-point shift to the right. Yes, California, folks, we talk about how crazy they are, but also there's a lot of base people in California also as well. It's just that the lunatics have run over California and destroyed it. A natural beauty state, man, beautiful state, has been destroyed by the left and wokeness. Now, we've been talking about certain school districts, guys. They have been doing things behind the scenes and rejected the CIF, rejected Gavin Newsom in a push to actually have transgenders in female sports. Well, guys, we got some big news, actually really big news, because now the largest high school district in California, folks, they have now completely banned males from participating in female sports. They don't care about your identity. If you're a male, if you were born a male, you cannot participate in female sports. They have laid the smack down. This is huge. Now, get this. They're not the only ones. I didn't even know this, guys, and I cover this stuff. There's actually 16 school districts, folks, in California that have adopted the same policy. This is a massive blow to California, an absolute massive blow. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. California's largest high school district declares girls' sports are for females only. And of course, you have to be born a female at birth. None of this I identify as. They don't care. It says here, California's largest high school district has voted to adopt a Title IX resolution that defines girls' sports as female only. This decision directly opposes the current policies of the California Interscholastic Federation, CIF, which continue to allow trans-identifying male athletes to compete in girls' sports, compete against girls. The Kern High School District, which serves more than 40,000 students across the greater Bakersfield area, became the 16th district in the state to reject the CIF's interpretation of California law and instead support a biologically based definition of sex. To me, folks, it's just common sense. Common sense. The board voted 3-2, and I want to know who actually was a 2, on Monday to adopt the resolution, which states that girls' sports should be reversed for female students only. Yes. I love this, guys. I absolutely love this. Sonia Shaw, president of the Chino Valley Unified School District, which passed a similar measure earlier this year, praised Kern's move. She says this, quote, I authored this resolution to be the voice of our communities, to stand with our girls and protect the truth that shouldn't have, never been silenced. Boys are boys, girls are girls. God made them beautiful just the way they are. It's time to put fairness, truth, and common sense back into education. I agree. I 1000% agree. You know what, guys? It only took one school district and then another one did it. Another one, then another one. Now we're up to 16. Can we actually get this number up to 20? Just like I said before, guys, when I was saying that these females need to forfeit, what happened with the volleyball teams, girls volleyball teams that were forced to participate against A.B. Hernandez? It took one. One school said, no, we're not going to play. And last time I checked, I believe we're up to 7, probably more, but we have to see. Goes on, quote, actually, right here it says, KHSD trustee David Tysinger, who introduced the resolution, told KGET the move was intended to send a message to Sacramento and Washington. Yes. Quote, it's the community. An idea of what is governing board supports going forward and hopefully forces our federal and state governments to listen to us and do what we think is right. Well, President Trump on the federal level hasn't doing his part. The problem is the state level. That's the problem. You know, Oregon, Maine, I believe even one place in Pennsylvania, and of course, you know, the whole state of California. Yes, President Trump signed an executive order to keep men out of female sports. Now, we shouldn't even need that, guys. We shouldn't need that. It's common sense. And also, we already have Title IX, which has been weaponized by the left to actually put males in female sports. Yes, as the Secretary of War says, folks, Pete Hegseth, we're done with that shit. We are done with that shit. It is a new day. And I'm pretty sure Gavin Newsom is probably freaking out. Probably freaking out. Actually, you know what? Look at this right here. Despite California Governor Gavin Newsom's prior public comments that the issue of males competing in girls' sports is unfair, his office has claimed the state has no control over CIF or the Department of Education. In a statement to Fox News Digital, Newsom's office said, quote, CIF is an independent nonprofit that governs high school sports. The California Department of Education is a separate constitutional office. Neither is under the governor's authority. Well, you know what, folks? I believe that every single school then should actually ban males from female sports. Yeah, they should. Every college also as well. It should be banned statewide. It should actually be banned nationwide. It really should. And I'm loving this, guys. If a super blue state has this kind of revolution against this woke madness, guess what? It's going to be good for the whole entire country. I mean, all these school districts, folks, are backstabbing Gavin Newsom. They're stabbing him in the back. They don't want any more Blair Fleming situations, A.B. Hernandez situations. They don't want any more Will Leah Thomas situations, which really, in my opinion, started all this. That was the one domino that fell, and then you started seeing all these transgenders pop up in sports across the country. It got out of hand. It got out of hand. So shout out to the school district, man. Shout out to the 16 districts in California that have said, no, we're not going to comply with Gavin Newsom and these leftists pushing males and female sports. Absolutely ridiculous, folks, that this nation is still going through this. But it's nice to see, man, people are waking up. People are rejecting the wokeness. And you know what? They probably never agree with this stuff. But, you know, post George Floyd, you know, people are scared to actually say what they really want to say. But now in 2025, there's no more fear. People are speaking up. And we actually cover these parents, man, being very upset when they actually saw their kids having to participate against transgender. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.